Hello everyone, I am Rashmi Bhatt. Here I will be presenting on the topic FMCG, that is fast moving consumer goods market segmentation. Introduction. Consumer goods are products purchased for consumption by the average consumer. They are divided into three different categories, that is durable goods, non-durable goods and services. Here durable goods have a shelf life of 3 years or more, while non-durable goods have a shelf life of less than 1 year. Fast-moving consumer goods are the largest segment of consumer goods. They fall into the non-durable category. Meaning, fast-moving consumer goods are products that sell quickly at relatively low cost. These goods are also called consumer packaged goods. FMCGs have a short shelf life because of high consumer demand or because they are perishable. These goods are purchased frequently, are consumed rapidly, are priced low, and are sold in large quantities. In simple, FMCG are also referred as consumer packaged goods. They are the items with high turnover rates, low prices, or short shelf life. Every day, almost everyone uses these products. For example, fruits and vegetables, milk, soft drinks, cosmetic, healthcare items, dairy products, garments, food products, stationery items, etc. Some of the examples for FMCG companies are Hindustan Unilever Limited, ITC Limited, Nestle, Dabur, etc. Next concept is features of fast moving consumer goods. First one, it is a daily use product. Each and every individual use this product on daily basis. Early in the morning when we get up to late night sleeping, FMCG is a must product. For example, we start our day with toothpaste and before going to bed we drink a glass of milk. We cannot live without FMCG product. Second one, economic slowdown can't hamper too much. FMCG are daily using product and people will not stop buying these only because of recession. Nobody will stop using toothpaste or eating biscuit or using soap because of recession. Third one, lion's share of family budget. If we aggregate the entire FMCG product we use, it will contribute approximately 95% of our monthly budget. From early in the morning, we start using these products and frequently in the daytime we use these FMCG products. So putting them into one basket, it will be 95% of monthly budget. Fourth one, quick buying decision. People do not spend too much time while purchasing FMCG product. Quick buying decision is the beauty of FMCG product. People do not think too much while purchasing this product. As these are low price products, instant buying decision increases sale of this industry. Fifth one, low price product. Millions of transactions happens every day only because it's low price. People need not to spend too much money from their pocket while purchasing FMCG product. Even anyone can purchase some FMCG product for rupees 1 like chocolates. Sixth one, low retailer margin. One major thing is that FMCG margin for retailer is very low in comparison to other industry. It ranges from 10% for reputed brands to 20% for some low reputed brands. Low retailer margin does not mean earning for retailer is low. Because of high transaction, retailer can earn a decent profit volume. Seventh one, high transaction. Millions of transactions happens every day. Because of its necessity, all of us purchase this product several times in a day. High transaction or rotation gives a good business and profit volume to the business community. Eighth one, extensive distribution network. Whether it is a town, colony, or any village, everywhere we find FMCG selling outlet. People around the world need FMCG products. Without extensive distribution network, it is impossible for any company to sell their product. These products are basically non-durable. Consumers don't like to purchase and carry from long distances. Every household will purchase from their nearby market or by nearby shop. Next concept is types of fast moving consumer goods. FMCG products are categorized into following grounds. First one, processed foods. They come in a package. Some serves as a cooking ingredient and some have a nutritional value. For example, cheese products, cereals, flavored yogurt and boxed pasta, etc. Second one is prepared meals, that is ready to eat meals. They need to be consumed immediately like snacks, soups, noodles, etc. Third one is beverages. This category includes fruit juice, drinking water, cold drinks, soft drinks, etc. Fourth one is baked goods. Different types of cookies, biscuit, packaged cakes, donuts and bagels, etc. come under this category. Fifth one is fresh, frozen foods and dry goods. Fruits and vegetables are example of fresh foods, but they are perishable in nature, so they have less durability. Example for frozen goods are frozen peas and carrots, ice cream, etc. And example for dry goods are sugar, powdered milk, tea, rice, flour, etc. Sixth one is medicines. Aspirin, pain relievers and other medication that can be purchased without a prescription. Seventh one, cleaning products like baking soda, oven cleaner and window and glass cleaner, etc. Eighth one is cosmetics and toiletries. This category includes different skin moisturizer, facial makeup, hair care products, etc. And example for toiletries include soaps, toothpaste, shaving cream, etc. Ninth one is office supplies. They are the items that are regularly used for performing office work. Example, pen, pencil, marker, eraser, notes, etc. Next concept is basis for segmentation of FMCG's market. FMCG market has been segmented in the following bases. First one is geographic segmentation, second demographic segmentation, third psychographic segmentation and fourth one behavioral segmentation. In that first one, geographic segmentation. Most of the FMCG companies segment the market on geographically based on the following. In that A, location. They divide the whole market into various countries, continents, etc. Similarly, one product for one continent and another product for another continent. Further, within a country, they further divide the whole market into various regions like North, South, East and West. In the case of most of the eatable products, HUL and ITC both try to segment on the basis of region. B. Density. The FMCG companies try to segment the market based on its density. They divide the whole market into three segments, that is rural, urban and metro. Example, HUL's wheel detergent tends to capture rural and semi-urban market, whereas Rin and Surf Excel are being promoted to capture urban and metros. C. Distribution channels. This is the technique of segmenting the whole market based on its distribution system. ITC is mostly seen using this technique. D. Climate. Climate-based classification includes segmenting market on the basis of level and intensity of humidity, heat, cold, rains, etc. For example, HUL offers ponds for various climates like Pond's cold cream and moisturizing lotion for winters and Pond's sunscreen lotion for summers. Second one is demographic segmentation, that is on the basis of age, income, gender, education, occupation, family size, family life cycle, religion, etc. All these variables are either used as a single factor or in combination to segment the market. In that A, age. On the basis of age, it is divided as children, teens, adults, and seniors. Age is most commonly used basis, as the same age group people behave in identical manner and will have identical needs. Marketers design, produce, package, and promote product differently to meet the needs of different age groups. FMCG companies offer different products for different age groups, like Johnson & Johnson offer product for infant and small child. B. Gender. Every FMCG company tends to offer different product for both male and female. The very famous in this segment is the HUL's Glow and Lovely for women and Fair and Lovely for men. C. Income. They divide the whole market into lower income segment, middle class and upper class, based on the belief that the behavior of the consumer changes with the changes in income. FMCG companies offer various products for the various segments based on their income level. For example, HUL has a wheel detergent for lower income group, Rin for a middle class, and Surf Excel for a higher income group. D. Family life cycle. FMCG companies tend to segment the whole market based on life cycle of the family. That is, one single person to a parent stage. Here one example is given. HUL has peers to offer to a single person, whereas it has Lux for young aged and Lifebuoy for the whole family. Third one is psychographic segmentation, that is on the basis of attitude, perception, psychology, lifestyle and personality of people, etc. In that A. Psychographics. Psychographic approaches rely on the analysis of customer activities, interests, and opinions in order to understand consumer individual lifestyle and patterns of behavior. Psychographic segmentation includes an understanding of the values that are important to different types of customers. A traditional form of lifestyle segmentation is based on customer activities, interests, and opinions. B. Benefit sort. The root of this approach to market segmentation lies in the idea that we should provide customers with exactly what they want, not based on how we design products and services for them, but based on the benefits that they derive from the goods or services that they use. Like HUL has Dove, Lux to Breeze that tend to segment the market based on the benefits sought from them. Fourth one, behavioral segmentation, that is on the basis of behavioristic methods. In that A. User status. Sometimes the marketers are segmented on the basis of user status, that is on the basis of non-user, ex-user, potential user, first time user, and regular user of the product. Large companies usually target potential user, whereas smaller firms focus on current users. B. Usage rate. Markets can be distinguished on the basis of usage rate, that is, on the basis of light, medium, and heavy users. Heavy users are often a small percentage of the market but account for a high percentage of the total consumption. C. Loyalty status. Buyers can be divided on the basis of their loyalty status, like hardcore loyal means consumer who buy one brand all the time. Split loyal means consumer who are loyal to 2 or 3 brands. Shifting loyal means consumer who shift from one brand to another. And switchers, consumers who show no loyalty to any brand. Conclusion. It can be concluded that FMCG sector is growing and will continue to grow very fast. This sector provides quality and quantity with reasonable cost to the consumer, not doing away with its competitive edge. Consumer satisfaction is its ultimate objective. Thank you.